and devise a PowerPoint and report. Currently, we will base a report and presentation script on the outline. I am completing the introduction, team characteristic, and economic background. Minh Anh is in the planning and sourcing section, right?
Yes, and Hiền will have three parts. That's recruiting, selecting, acquiring, and Phương Anh is the two part left is deploying and retaining, right?
Yes.
Uh, and finally, I will end with the conclusion summarizing the whole report. Everyone see everything in order, right?
Yes.
Yes, but can you share your screen to monitor the group
Okay,
really, Tilly? I think
okay.
that today we will take through the whole outline and give comment and proceed to finalize to avoid rushing.
Okay, everyone. I think that we should go quickly because everyone had a lot of dollars today, right?
Okay, I will focus on the final report as APA format. I think, hi, you can find the template and take care of the PowerPoint part. Today I will retrieve the outline and find the template too.
Uh, yes. Have you seen the screen?
Yes, I
Yes.
see. Can
I
you
will.
zoom it more closely a little bit?
Okay, okay,
Okay, okay.
okay,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I see it.
okay, okay. Uh, I will
You can
start
start
my
first.
part.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will start my part first. First, introduction. I will talk about the purpose of the report. Uh, this is the recruitment plan for marketing of our e-commerce startup in Vietnam. Started in January 2024, the firm has quickly expanded its footprint through a broad range of products such as book, electronic, furniture, and pharmaceutical via a digital survey. Zipbat, GD Pass, Shopee, Amazon, and Pass customized for local customer. Uh, Next is the scope. You can see you can see in the screen. The the
Yeah.
program follows the strategic staffing model as follow planning, sourcing, recruiting, selecting, acquiring, deploying, and retaining. Uh, Next is the team characteristic and economic background. To facilitate a differentiation strategy, the marketing department needs three essential characteristics: research and marketing intelligence, testing and experimentation, uh, AP testing, and content development and storytelling. I think that creating inspiring story will be suitable to emphasize the unique brand storytelling, social media interaction, and the ability ability to convey local marketing message are necessary to build trust and emotion connection with Vietnamese customer. And the last, we to talk to Vietnamese economic background. Uh, I will look for official figure to study show it in the screen. Uh, First is strong e-commerce growth. Next is the Vietnamese e-commerce market continue to record impressive growth. Uh, and the final is digital transformation and non-cash payment adoption. Vietnamese is witnessing a strong shift to digital payment. Rapidly developing logistic infrastructure to support e-commerce growth. That is my part. Anyone want to comment?
Hi. I think that your outline was detailed on the strategic staffing model. I could see your tries to cover on the basis. You even outlined the seven components stretching, staffing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Uh,
I think that like I same as Hian. I think this part cover the whole article. So you should follow your outline and slowly implement. I don't see any problem yet, but I think I have you should focus on your pronunciations, your grammar, and you look like a little bit tired. So you should focus that. So our next presentations will have more point. That is
Uh, I'm glad that came through. I try to apply what we learned, unlike traditional staffing, which just fill job quickly. Strategic staffing entails both short-term and long-term planning. In my outline, I focus the marketing team need for the next 1 to 2 years, assuming the startup grow 20% each quarter. I thought that were necessary.
Mm, I agree. By the way, I like the part in your outline about internal labor market conditions. You mentioned that Vietnam digital marketing talent pool, given how the e-commerce sector is facing a manpower shortage in Vietnam with demand for talent rising rapidly. It is smart that you address how that might make recruiting competitive.
Hi. I agree with Hiền and Minh Anh. However, I wonder about part three. You mentioned that digital adoption, competitive labor market. I think it should be more closely linked to human resource consequence, like lack of creative staff or must have strong EVP.
Exactly, it is what
Yeah.
I want to talk with you. Like, if we don't highlight this thing, we might not attract people away from established firms. So we should flesh that out in the report.
Uh, oh, I see it. I did talk about offering competitive salary and a startup culture, but I didn't label it at EVB. I could strengthen that section.
Okay, maybe I think that we should move to the next outline. It is too long for high part, right? How
okay.
about Ming Anh outline now?
Okay. So we move to my outline. I will do the planning and the sourcings. So first, I
Okay.
will present the human resource planning process and differentiation strategy based on the definitions on the human staffing book. Second, I will research about marketing personnel recruitment and Vietnam labor market because Vietnam marketing's workforce is expected to grow significantly in 2025. So I will emphasize to different from competitors and build a unique brand. The company will plans to upgrade its marketing teams from 5 to 11 people. The information is all based on the reputable source and so the second, I will do about human resource recruitment Vietnam labor market. The third, I will start establish a long-term recruitment plan, which include three stages as building a different strategic foundations, developing and expanding, and finally is maintaining and growing. The first phase of this is required brand building. So defining the difference, perfecting, identifying. So this is an important foundation phase to create a difference. So we decided to recruit three more employees as brand specialists, brand design specialists, and one marketing specialist for the phase two after 1 year implementation in order to further expand the business strategy. I think that we should decide to recruit two more employees as one data analysis and one customer analysis. And finally, I will recruiting one communication specialist. For sourcing, I will pay attention to candidate profiles and like external recruiting source. Some search source will be based on the real data and research in the main Vietnamese market as Facebook, Instagram, or Top CV. So how do you guys think about it?
Mm-hmm. I like your practical idea in your outline for sourcing. May you suggest specific sources like leveraging a linking group for marketer in Vietnam, partnering with university career center for fresh grad, and even an employee free flow incentive when we have a few high. You basically did that by identifying where we might find good marketing people.
Um, Minh Anh, I also like your idea. However, I also want to mention selection. You had great ideas on who to target and how to attack, but I was left wondering how we will choose the right candidates. The ally didn't go deep into the selection process of our criteria. For example, are we doing multiple interview rounds and test our assessments from marketing skill? Do we prioritize certain competencies? Adding that would have seen strategic staffing isn't just about getting applications, but also selecting talent effectively. Maybe mention we will use a structured interview or portfolio reviews for creative, something along those lines. It is my recommendations for you.
Okay, so thank you, Phương Anh and Hiền. I think that's a fair point. I was thinking about it, but I realized that if I only briefly mentions it without detail, I can expand that. So perhaps outline that we will use a combinations of work sample tests and behavior interviews. That ties back to ensuring we get those creative, open-minded people need for a differentiation strategy. So thanks all of you guys, and I will definitely clarify the selections part. Okay.
Okay, should we move on? Here, let's talk about your outline.
Okay. Quick head up.
Uh, so,
Yes, okay,
yeah,
hi.
yeah. I
Okay,
look about your outline. Yeah,
okay,
here. Okay.
okay. Quick heads up on my report. My outline, sorry. It is a marketing staffing plans built for our differentiation strategy, targeting to creative plus data talent, and it covers three parts: recruiting, selecting, and acquiring, and it with clear KPIs. First, on recruiting, I align our employer brands with innovation to targeted outreach. LinkedIn Vietnam Works, industry, Facebook growth, and top universities, and run the mock campaign contest to turn source list into applicants while keeping the candidate experience first. At first, personal and real with a candidate body and a realistic job preview. We would check it to apply conversion, social engagement on EB content, time to fill at the percent of creative plus analytical application and early offer acceptance. Next, on selection part, I focus on creativity and analytics, a structured interview with standardized questions tied to job requirements. Finally, on acquiring part, I close with compelling offers. Here, the KPIs are more than 90% offer acceptance best market median, 90 days retention, and first milestone hit. I and please give some recommendations from me.
Hiền, your line took a very operational and cost conscious approach, which I appreciate. You really focus on feasibility.
Mm-hmm. On selection, structural interview is good, but what question was scoring and who describe build a question bank tied to must have competencies at a work sample and a simple data case, and publish a scoring rubric. For example, 40% creative thinking, 40% analytical rigor, and 20% control collaboration. I think that.
Thank you. I will take your comments into account.
Also, I want to note you brought up training in your outline, which none of us really did. You suggested that if we can find certain skill readily, we hire someone with potential and then train them, especially Fred Radwode for junior role. That is a valid strategy. I Origin is again one of the key distractions. It shows you that if talent with our skill isn't available in the market or it's too expensive, we might hire a newbie and develop them. Given the tech skill, perhaps sometimes that forward the thinking.
Okay, yes, I think for intro level digital marketers, we could groom them. For example, hire fresh grad with great creative instinct and then send them to a short course on Google Analytics or whatever is needed. It is cheaper than competing for a 5 years experienced person, but for higher level roles, we likely need experience high. So I have tried to balance hiring based on current skill and with hiring based on potential and training.
Okay, I think that's good. All right, so shall we move to filling out line now?
Yet,
You can see the flying outline in the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah,
Yes,
I
okay.
can see
Uh,
my light. I will present two key part. Two final key part is deploying and retaining. First is deploying. Can you see? Uh-huh. Deployment means assigning people to the right role. We apply 30, 60, 19-day integrate integration process. In the first 30-day, new hire receive onboarding, system asset, control orientation, and management. By 60-day, they join pilot projects like TikTok campaign, SEO, or A/B testing with weekly mentor feedback. And at the 19th day, they are officially assigned to roles such as content, SEO, or partnership with individual KPI. We also structure team into three squad is can you scroll?
okay,
Okay.
you
No,
can continue.
continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. No, you can serve more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. I do with more detail for my repasser. Sorry, everyone. We'll also structure the team into three parts: is brain lab, performance lab, and partnership affiliate port. Um, and apply the RACI matrix to classify responsibilities. Second is retain. Now move to retain for me.
Okay. Retaining. Yeah.
Retain, yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
In Vietnam, competitive digital market, we focus not only on pay. I focus not only on pay, but also work-life balance, performance, personal life benefits, and career development, and strong control. Uh, then after each part, I also give you KPI for deploying or retaining. Yes, it's my part.
I get your idea,
Yeah.
but honestly, your ally would wait too long. I think this um it is not a report. Yeah, I think that it could use a bit more focus. Your ally has so many elements like a strategy, cultural process, rig and metric that is might become lengthy for the final report. We actually have a 16 page for parts, right? So if your outline currently is long now, we may need to prioritize or summarize a few points so it may stay clearly. For example, you talk about what short-term quick wins and long-term employer branding. Both are important, but we might decide which to emphasize more in our presentation due to time.
Okay, I think that I agree with him. Generally, everyone should like consider the content. We only have 16 page for the cover page, table contents, the ref, and the all main body parts. And from Phương Anh outline, I think that is a little bit kind of wordy. I noticed that you have put too much content into your outline. And I think one idea could be integrate metrics like time to high or turnover rate, something like that, into their respective sections instead of separating them. You already have a separate metric sections, right? But to keep it short, with I think that we can like mention metric when discussing X strategy. Example like we will check time to high to monitor recruitment's effectiveness in the recruitment sections. That is my idea for your outline.
Okay, I got it. But okay, that's a good suggestion. I will try to fix this problem. I will make sure the final version is outline and isn't repetitive. Okay.
Okay. After hearing all the comment, I feel like each of our outline has strong point and some gap. Perhaps the goal here is to merge the best for a it into one super outline for our report.
Mm, that's what I think. For example, combine high thorough branding and forecasting, meaning creative EVP and sourcing idea, in practical cost of flexibility analysis, and my comprehensive strategy alignment and risk mitigation. We with though together, our final report will be practical, actionable.
Thanks for I think that is a well summary. I think if we integrate everything we just discussed, we will cover on the basis.
So, before we wrap up, any final disagreements or points? It feels like we actually reached our debating.
I have no more comment, but um, I think that we have one more part left to discuss. We have
Oh,
forget.
so what is it?
We haven't chosen a template for the slide and set a deadline yet. We cannot go in take if we haven't do this. Do this.
Mm,
Hello.
I think that the PowerPoint part, so uh, the last meeting we talk about, hi, we'll do the final, like the final PowerPoint.
Uh, yes, I will choose it after we finalize the entire content of the report. Don't worry, the PowerPoint will only use three tones of red, black, and green, so I need more time to create and finish it.
Okay.
So I think that hi, a little bit busy with your work, so you must focus on this, or we will let the deadline. And so overall, the meeting went well today, and I hope that everyone will meet your deadlines and prepare well for the presentations next week. So the
Okay.
presentations, like
Okay.
everyone
Uh,
should talk about for a minute at least for one person.
Yeah.
Mhm. See you all.
mm,
Don't forget to check your phone messenger regularly so you don't miss any group information.
Okay, see you
Okay.
okay,
soon.
Goodbye.
see
Yeah,
you. Bye bye.
yeah.